My fondest memory has to be actually, I was very apprehensive from joining a sorority. It was just not my style. It wasn't something that I honestly wanted to do, but I found lifelong friendships with the 4 women who I ended up rooming with and ended up being on campus with in a house. And I think it led to so many great memories, especially we were just this cohort. We were pretty much a unit, and we did everything together on campus, including, now being at in each other's lives and knowing each other's families. And that was something that Miami established in a way that I never thought of before because of my apprehension at the beginning, but then it ended up turning out to be something so beautiful in the end, and something that lasted and still is an enduring, lasting friendship. I think I've called myself the unicorn in the sense that a lot of people have talked about how mass communications, you either love it or you hate it, and you're either going to stick with it or you won't. And I think that Miami helped me be an effective communicator because it taught me how to really talk to people in different ways through my storytelling, whether that's podcasting or through written word on digital or on television. I can tell the same story, but Miami taught me how to tell that story to different audiences every single day. And that's what prepared me for journalism for what it is today. And it's something that I've taken through my career in the last 12 years that I've been doing it. Being a Miami alum is also something very unique. I think when you first meet somebody else who went to Miami University, you don't expect to be able to share the same experiences regardless of what decade you went here. And I think when you meet people on the street, or whether it be at a networking event or at a company, and you have that kismet moment of saying, oh, I went to Miami, I knew Oxford, I knew all of these buildings, I knew King Library, I knew all of these experiences that tie us all together, and it becomes so seamless to have a conversation with somebody else who's a Miami grad. And again, it's rare, but when it comes across, when you're having a conversation with somebody, you have this wonderful moment of, we have that same shared experience. Advice for incoming students, I would say, don't limit yourself and be as flexible as you can with the person that you want to be. I think people really put themselves in a box these days, especially young people, saying, I have to accomplish everything by a certain time in life, a to-do list of how my life is supposed to go. And I just want to tell you now, rip up those plans, because you have to understand that life doesn't work that way, and it's okay that it doesn't. It's going to have its ups and downs, its peaks and valleys. You want to learn from those lessons and take those mistakes in and know that it's going to propel you in a different direction, and that's okay. And moving forward, you know that you're going to end up being who you want to be. You're going to do something wonderful regardless of the bumps in the road.